It's Monday the 21st of May. I don't know if you can tell how absolutely shocking I look. Yesterday I had probably the biggest panic attack of my life and my anxiety has just been out of control. I actually have a doctor's appointment in a few hours time just to hopefully help me deal with it. I've taken a day off work. I need to just have a me day just to recuperate and recover. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up and just be so much better and ready for the day, get to work, smash my workout because those papers are just going to keep piling up. A lot of people say to me that I need to start exercising and getting outdoors and getting my endorphins flowing to deal with my anxiety. I just don't like exercise, but I know I need to try. So today is my kind of pamper day. I'm going to go to the doctor, then go for a run because I need to. When I get back, I want to do some yoga. After that, I'm going to probably put something on the slow cooker. I adore cooking. That's something other than books, if you didn't know, that I love to do. Have a bath. I've got all these lovely bath bombs from Lush. That's what I'm doing today, and just reading. I have not had time to read a physical book for such a long time. I've read about 30 books this year so far, which is great, but it's all been audiobooks, and I've been reading Emma in the Night by Wendy Walker for I think over a month now, and it's not a thick book. It's just that I haven't had that time. I haven't invested that time in myself and my reading, so that's what I want to do today. And if I've got time, I want to do some writing and just reconnect with myself. I think that's really going to help me. So I'll let you know how it goes, and I'll take you on my journey of mental health, happiness. Fix me, please. It all comes down to the fact that I've always had this really deep-rooted fear that I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm unlovable. These things are just things that they honestly eat away at me, and it's scary how something can trigger my anxiety and my panic attacks with thinking those things, and then I just lose control. I feel so embarrassed because nothing can calm me down. And today I'm exhausted. I think my adrenaline just spiraled out of control. Every part of my brain just shut down, and it was just like, it's just not nice. I'm fucking hungry, my stomach's grumbling. I need some almonds. That's my healthy breakfast for the day. Alright, absolute death. I need to get my exercise clothes going. And this is my walk-in cupboard. And I just want to show you this. Mark's clothes. Mark's clothes. My little rack. All of Mark's clothes. And then that's Mark's. And then I've got two little drawers here. Something just doesn't seem right there, does it? I'm already feeling a lot better. I got out of bed, which is step one, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and I put some clothes on to go for my run. So I've got my shirt on that says inhale, exhale. My psychologist tells me that breathing is very important when it comes to anxiety. I've always kind of thought it's a bit silly how can breathing help, but I know she's right deep down. I'm just a stubborn cow and refuse to listen. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a run in a second before my doctor's appointment, and I'm going to inhale and exhale, run, exercise, get the endorphins flowing, go pour my heart out to the doctor, and then I'm gonna come home and do some yoga. Today is not my day. I just smacked my knee into the side of my bed. I published a video on BookTube this morning, which is all about just how I've not been very happy with my BookTube channel lately, how the content is always very similar. It's always Friday Reads videos. I'm not really giving you guys anything new. I don't feel like my channel's growing, and I published it about an hour ago and I've already had some absolutely amazing feedback. So
people have started commenting already, which is so lovely. I've had Natalie from Pickle Hearts Books, I've got Leslie Reed's books, Adrian from Strip Cover Lit, and A Wandering Mind. And they've all done really long, lovely personal messages to help me and help me grow, make me feel better about my channel, just offering me that advice that I need. And something that really stuck out to me here, I mean everything stuck out, but Adrian says that he's been trying to get me to work on my health and well-being stuff on this channel for years, and that's true. And so this is what this video is about. I think I'm going to call it like mental health Monday or something like that, just to raise awareness and let you know. Often I only ever film videos when I'm happy and I've got makeup on and I'm just like a blathering idiot about books and stuff, and half the time I don't really make any sense, but today is a bit different. So yeah, so he says basically it's time for the boho vlogger to expand, and he also suggests that I need to start digging through some classic books and develop a review formula that's very, very Jade. So it's good things that I really need to start focusing on. So yeah, that's good. And he also mentions about the beautiful places I go to and all these interesting places I always visit. I am a traveller, so I need to incorporate that into my videos if I want to carry on. So yeah, I'm really, really proud and happy that people are actually taking the time to help me out with this. So thank you very much to them. So I'm busy trying to figure out what I'm going to put in the slow cooker, and if you didn't know this about me, I used to be a chef on the yachts, or not, I used to be a cook on the yachts. So this is going to be an interesting recipe. I have no idea what it's going to taste like, and it's going to be a mixture. I like to get everything ready and prepared. So I've got my chopping board, my knife, some garlic, onion, ginger, lentils and chickpeas, just like a healthier thing other than potatoes, which I normally do have, but I had lots of fried chips last night. So yeah, I need to be a bit healthier. Some turmeric, which is going to just coat my chicken in a little bit later. Salt and pepper to season. Some basil leaves, I'm not sure if I'm going to use that yet. Some curry paste. And then other things that I need to keep in the fridge for now, like my limes. I'm going to grate a lime for the zest and then just juice it and put that in there so it gives it a bit of a tang. And I've got some coconut milk that I need to go buy at the shops too. So as you can tell, just cooking makes me smile. It cheers me up instantly. So just before I go for my run and the doctor, I am going to get a little bit of reading done. So I am busy reading Emma in the Night by Wendy Walker, and I'm on page 261. I've only got a little bit left, and I would love to say that I'll finish it today, but it's probably unrealistic because there's a lot of other things that I do want to get to. But yeah, I'm definitely going to dedicate some time to that today. In other news, Mark is busy reading one of the books that I recommended to him. He's busy reading, sorry, I'm just getting it from his side of the bed, Lie to Me by J.T. Ellison, and this book is absolutely fantastic, guys. Like, oh, what a good thriller. I absolutely loved it. I listened to it on Audible and I highly recommend it. This is like a domestic noir thriller. I was quite skeptical at first because this book has quite a Gone Girl feel to it. It's about a husband and a wife. They seem made for each other, but then the wife disappears. She's left a note to the husband saying, please don't come looking for me, but obviously he's nervous that if he goes to the police they're going to investigate him, and so on and so on. But it is just such a captivating, fun read, and I wish that Mark was more of a reader because he's been reading this for couple of weeks now and he's only a few pages in. I'm on my way to the doctor, and it's just so nice to walk in the sun and get some vitamin D. I feel much better hidden behind a pair of glasses. Ain't nothing Michael Kors can't fix. Inside Coles, and I'm hunting for coriander and coconut milk. Got it. See, my problem is I buy this and then I'll use it for this one curry, and then the rest of it just goes off in my fridge, and it's just such a waste of money. But yeah, that's why I need to grow my own coriander. Now where would the coconut milk be? Coconut milk is full on hiding from me. Now if I wanted to cheat, I could just go here and find a nice sauce, but I'm making my own. That's what cook does. So I had this really nice idea that I would get here in the greenery and film a nice video for you, but there's construction everywhere, so it might not be as relaxing as I planned. I just finished the doctor and I have been put onto some medication to help me with anxiety. It is called Lexapro-escitalopram. It is for depression, which I don't have. I'm not depressed, I love life, but it is an antidepressant that also assists a lot with anxiety, and it doesn't really fluctuate your weight or anything like that, which is really good. The doctor said that the first week my anxiety could escalate while my body's getting used to it. I could just have a bad stomach and stuff, so I don't know what it's going to be like for the first week, but just sort of stick with it, and after about a week you're going to start noticing a difference, and you'll notice a big difference within 6 weeks. So hoping it's not a long-term solution. I really hope not. I just want to get my anxiety under control so that I can get to that stage of being able to take the holistic approach and focus more on breathing and exercise and stuff. But right now I just don't have that peace, and you know, I don't see that when I have my panic attacks. I can't be like, alright, hold on, I'm having a panic attack, I need to breathe and calm down. I'm just like full on lose it. So I'm hoping that this is a short-term solution to help with that. On another note, the doctor also had a look at my face. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it now, but I have redness over here and on my forehead, and it's from like when a few years ago I went through a lot of stress and I got psoriasis, guttate psoriasis all over my body, and it never really went away on my forehead. My forehead's very flaky and dry, and my cheek it gets really hot and red. So she had a look at it today, and you know, she's not a dermatologist, but she said that she has a feeling that this on my face isn't psoriasis at all. She thinks it's rosacea. So she gave me a Rosex, which is like a gel to put on your face. How rude! She thinks that what's on my cheeks might be different from my forehead though, because my forehead's a lot more flaky, whereas my cheeks gets red and flushed and really hot and tingly. So, but she said that I must give it a try. So hopefully, I mean, if someone could fix my little skin problems that I've got, I would be so happy, because it does make me a bit embarrassed. So that would be nice too. I also got some gentle skin cleaner that is soap and fragrance free. This is Cetaphil. So that's my little shopping trip today. Not the most exciting stuff. Some happy pills, some rosacea cream, some soap-free cleanser, and coconut milk and coriander. Awesome. Yeah, I was going to go for a run. I kind of did go for a little one on the way to the shops, but then yeah, I just thought I'd power walk home, which is, you know, same but different. And then I'm not going to do yoga today. Oh fuck, I'm such a procrastinator. But I'm not going to do yoga today because I'm actually doing yoga tomorrow during my lunch break at work. So that is actually booked in, and I will not procrastinate against it because some colleagues of mine are also doing it, so I have that motivation. So yeah, today I'm just going to get home, put some MasterChef on, start this curry in the slow cooker, and then I think I just really want to get some reading done. So yeah, I'm going to just go for a walk along the creek now. I mean, I live in such a beautiful place, and you guys said that you want to see, did I leave anything behind? No. You said that you guys wanted to see some of my outdoorsy stuff, because that's what I used to do when I was in South Africa. I used to film outside and take you guys on little trips with me, or you know, when I was in Bali I filmed while I was on the back of scooters and stuff, and it was fun. So yeah, this is beautiful Brisbane. This is the creek, it's really pretty. So yeah, overall today has been really constructive. I feel positive. Mark is being an absolute gem. Honestly, I don't know how he deals with me. It's not fun when you have someone with anxiety and you have to put up with them and just, yeah, understand them. And you know, he does get upset with me sometimes, and I fully understand when he does, but it's just so nice when he does comfort me and he's not giving up on me, and it's just such a wonderful thing to have him there and to be able to talk to him about all these things and be open. I've never had a relationship with this level of understanding and gentleness. He's not giving up on me, and it just means the absolute world to me. So if he watches my videos, which I really doubt he will, especially if it's over 6 minutes long now, then I just want to say a really massive thank you and a shout out to him, because he is my everything. He's my best friend, and he's been there for me through everything. I promise I'm not panicking again. I just wish I knew how these bloody master chefs chopped onions without crying, because Alright, so I've just finished prepping for my curry, and I've decided to make it like a chili coconut lime curry. So it's going to be very, I don't know, it's an experiment. So I don't know why, I love being prepared and I can just shove everything in all at once. So I have got garlic, ginger and some zest from a lime in one bowl, and then in another bowl I have some of those dreaded onions that made me cry earlier. I also have my chicken. It's 3 chicken breasts which I chopped up and seasoned with salt, pepper and some turmeric, because as you know, turmeric's really good for you. It's a huge antioxidant. So there we go, that's my little preparation done. Now I guess I can turn my slow cooker on. Nails suck sometimes. I'm going to put it on high because it's already almost like 2 o'clock or so, and Mark will want to get home and have his dinner. Alright, I'm going to start with putting my onions into the slow cooker, or you might call it a crock pot, whatever floats your boat really. And I'm going to put in my garlic, lime zest and ginger. Finish off with the chicken. It just smells so good already. Oh. The nice thing about a slow cooker is that you don't even need oil. I love that. I've got my 2 cans of coconut milk that I grabbed from Coles earlier today. I'm going to pour them in. I've decided to scrap the chickpeas and just use the lentils. I don't know, I just feel like Mark will definitely want a few vegetables in there. He gets the shits with me if I don't put greens in his food. So I'm going to put this away, just use the lentils, and I've got more space for some broccoli and some peas or something like that. We're going to open up our lentils, just drain some of that water out, and just plop it in the pot. Yum! It looks so good. I'm boiling the kettle because I just want 1 thing of chicken stock, 1 cube of chicken stock in my curry. Alright, so I'm just going to let my chicken stock cube dissolve in some boiling water, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon and a half of traditional Keen's curry paste into my crock pot, slow cooker, whatever you want to call it. My favourite thing about making curry is to make it spicy, and I didn't chop up any chilies. That needs to happen. You can choose any chilies that you want. It's optional. With all these nice little curry pastes and stuff that goes into it, then it's going to be spicy anyway, or have a bit of a bite to it. But I love chili, so I have beautiful homegrown chilies that are fucking strong. I just chopped up 4 of my chilies, so I'm going to shove them in. Oh, it's already smelling so bloody good. And then I also just want to chop up my lime that I zested it for the, grated it for the zest. And now I just want to put some of the juices from it into the curry. Delicious. There's something about cooking that, you know, feeds the soul and the stomach. but something about it, I just love it. I love the experimenting and exploring flavors. It's just fun. It's really fun. I have also decided to shove in an extra can of lentils because I'm not putting potatoes in it, so I feel like it needs something a little bit extra, you know? So you put those in. Come and have a look at my creation. It looks like yellow sauce at the moment, but I promise you it's going to taste great soon. I am going to just roughly chop some coriander leaves, which I already plucked from the stems, and I am just going to give them a rough, rugged chop with my knife, and then that can go in a little bit later. I want to leave it for a bit and just taste it without the coriander, because coriander is quite an overpowering taste. So I'm just going to add it in later after I've tasted what the hell it's going to taste like, because I've got no bloody idea. Alright, so the slow cooker is on for the next 5-ish hours. So I've got a little bit of MasterChef left, and then I just want to get some reading done. So finally time to relax on that very inviting looking sofa. So I'm busy reading Emma in the Night, and I do feel a little bit bad that I'm saying bad things about it, because I do feel like the fact that I've taken so long to read it has definitely altered my view on it, because it's a lot more slow paced because of me, but it is also quite just slow paced in general. But also it's something about Wendy Walker's writing that I'm not sure about yet. I don't find the dialogue believable whatsoever, and her writing just sounds like reads too mechanically, if you know what I mean. It doesn't really flow. There's just something off-putting about it now, and I'm looking forward to it being over, I'm sorry to say. There are things that I do like about the book, like for instance, Walker does seem to end her chapters on these little cliffhangers, and it makes you want to carry on reading, and it is quite addictive because you want to know what's going to happen next, and I think that's a very skillful and interesting way to write. Alright, so I'm watching MasterChef with a glass of wine, because that's my way of relaxation, and that chick there, she's apparently like such a good cook, but to me, so far, her dishes have just been, like, looks wise, they look boring. They probably taste amazing, and people say that you really need to remember that food isn't meant to be looked at or Instagrammed, and it's all about taste in the end. But if you're going to be a chef, I think you really need to make your food look appealing and beautiful. Just simplistic, but nice. I literally cannot watch MasterChef without crying. I love it. Like, I cry with happiness because these people's dreams are coming true. Like, this chick is about to go to London to have tea with Nigella Lawson. It just makes me so happy that I cry. I've read about 20 pages of my book today. I am planning on reading more, but I'm just being a bit naughty now. I am watching Bachelor in Paradise Australia, which is set in Fiji, and it's just my way of relaxing, guys. It might seem terrible to you, but it's what I enjoy, so judge me if you want. But right now, today, I'm going to do what makes me feel better, and that's this. So my slow cooker's been on for about 3.5 hours now. I've just decided to shove a few frozen peas in there, just for some of those greens that Mark loves. I'm also going to put some broccoli in a little bit later, but that's going to be later because I don't like it when broccoli is too soft. I really like it when it's got a bit of a crunch to it, so I don't want to put it in too soon. It just tastes so good too though. Like, this sauce is absolutely amazing. Oh, I wish I could just like send you guys the smells and the tastes. It's just so good. But anyway, I decided that a lot of people are saying that I need to do something that makes my channel me and to bring my personality across. And something I love to do besides books is, sorry about the bloody noise today in my videos. Just look at this sunset. Can you see it? Not really, can you? But something I absolutely love to do in my life is cooking. So I was thinking, what if I start just, when I've got my tripod, just filming videos, talking about books while cooking and telling you recipes that I do. Like, that could possibly be a really good idea. So let me know. I think that's me. It's different and it's unique. So yeah, I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to continue having a glass of wine and watching Bachelor in Paradise Australia, and in between on the breaks I am still reading Emma in the Night. So I'm still reading, I'm not being so naughty. I'm gonna practice my incorporating books into this now. So I'm busy cooking, and just as I love a good thriller novel, good spicy thriller novel, I love good spicy rice. So I'm busy getting my rice on for my curry, and I've got 4 cups of water in this, which I'm going to boil, and I also have some cinnamon, 1 cinnamon stick and 2 star anise. So that's how I'm going to spice up my rice. So I'm just waiting for my water to come to a boil. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in, and then add in 2 cups of rice, followed by my star anise and my cinnamon stick. Alright, so I still am kind of avoiding reading. Mark's just told me that he's going for beers with the guys after work, so I have some time to just, you know, let the curry cook a little bit more. I've got my book. I'm also on YouTube watching Naya Reads and Smiles. She's about to vlog for a week from the 14th of May until the 19th of May, which is fun. I'm going to watch that quickly. Then I'm going to continue watching Bachelor in Paradise. Quite a nice little evening in. It's a little girly evening. It's just nice to reconnect with yourself. So I put my rice on to boil, put the rice in, plopped in my stuff, and it is looking absolutely beautiful. The nice thing is that it looks like a lot of water, and then all those nice little spices and stuff, they float at the top with the water, and so when the water evaporates with the rice, gets soaked up, those just go on top, and it just infuses the rice with these beautiful cinnamony and licoricey flavors, and it's just, oh. Let's give it a taste, shall we? Just to make sure. It's the first time I've done this, so it might sound like I know what I'm doing, but I actually really don't. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I'll definitely be doing that again. That's like a 5-star book on Goodreads eyes. I also made jollof rice the other day, which was like a... What did I do? I don't even remember. That's so bad. I'll have to find you my jollof rice recipe, which was just so good. I made like this Ghanaian curry, which is like an African curry with jollof rice. It was like smoked paprika, infused rice. And it was so much more than that, but I can't remember what I put in it. That's upsetting. Right, so Naya has now encouraged me to start reading again because she's just so passionate about her books, and she's just like, her energy is insane, like literally insane, but I love it. Like, she just makes me so excited to pick up my book again. So I've just shoved some broccoli into my beautiful curry, so hopefully that'll go nice. I just want to give it a little stir. If you can have a look and see, there's some peas, lentils, chicken. Hopefully Mark will be happy with the amount of greenery in there. And then I need to start reading and stop watching shitty reality TV that I absolutely love. I just want to try and explain what I mean about Wendy Walker's writing. Maybe it's just that I've spent like over a month on this book and I'm just kind of a bit tired of her writing, but honestly, just this is dialogue. This is the father speaking to the police after they find the location where the daughter was held captive, but now they're gone. So the father goes, "It's just like a nest of cockroaches. They scatter and run, but that's when you can find them because they don't know where to go.
They have no nest to return to. This is the time to find those monsters while they're still running in broad daylight. He didn't have to tell them any of this, and what he was really doing was trying to find out if they had begun to believe that Emma did not want to come home. It's just like, it's too much of Emma did not want to, not Emma didn't want to. It's just too mechanical, if you know what I mean.